What's going on? Good evening. We got Friday night, 8 o'clock Central. Had a quick rally, trying to get through this 10-2 level, which I think is going to give away. I think we're headed higher now. We got 48 in here. Let's give us a second. What's up, Lewis? Anybody that's in Discord, if you want to ranch, let me know. 10,130. I just got back here where I own my loft, the building. I have the biggest unit here, and I have no air at the moment. So it's about 83 in here. They got a problem on the roof getting fixed. So Bitcoin's on fire, and I'm on fire. If anybody's watching, I got stopped out some at 97.50 down to 9,700 yesterday. Came right back in and bought the majority of it back. Bought some Litecoin at 91.80, 92, I think the prices was, 92.30. Bought some Bitcoin back at below 9,700, 97.20, 97.30. I think we're still going higher here. So I'm hoping it bounces around a little bit here. I'm going to keep buying, adding on. Let me grab something here out of my fridge real quick. Most of you know I went home to see Carrie for about 24, 36 hours. Had to come back. We're going to go over there's Bitcoin USD, technometer 42. It was around 40. Bitcoin USDT, we'll bring that up. I still thought Litecoin would do well. I mean, I bought it at 92 last night. We're going to talk about dead rabbits. I'm going to show a couple ideas here. That's why we're going to show the software first. Like I said, I wasn't planning on going live. Bear with me here a little bit. I got to... There's Bitcoin USDT. You can see technometer yesterday, 38.98. Actually, I showed, well, we had a 37.39, I think it was, at one point. So definitely oversold. And you can see we're more oversold here than we was at the previous low. That's bullish action. And then here's going to be the big one. Go the 5 minute. You're welcome, Warren. Thanks for being here. What up, Nanda? While we're talking here, I'm going to do a few trades. I'm going to keep adding a little bit here, thinking that we're going to continue higher here. So here's Bitcoin USDT 5 minute for the last month. You're going to see, well, it looks like pretty bullish action. I'll try to check out hot. You can see here, I'm on too many different computers. You can see, especially over to this low, you see that has downside volume continuing to come in. But here it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up, then a real sloppy correction. then another rally, another pullback, but we continue to make higher highs, or excuse me, higher lows to here, and then higher lows to there. So that looks like big support. Somebody supporting it in a big way. So again, with Wyckoff down here, we have oversold technometer, 37 and change, 38's oversold. Bitcoin USD was down around 40 and change, so not quite down to 38. But you've had big sell volume coming in while price is holding higher levels. That is normally bullish. You want to jump on those. What's up, Kenny? You can't do any tighter stop loss on 9,800, no way. Well, I mean, I guess you could. I'd look at it. I mean, I really don't want to see probably 9,900, 99 and a quarter. We shouldn't give up that rally we just made. That should have been the leave everybody behind rally. Everybody's at the airport when the train left. So oversold technometer, selling coming in while price holds, that's bullish. If we throw a little bit of Elliott wave on it, then we've got, you know, we went down overnight, made it a little bit tougher. But you can see here then, we had the 5 waves up for an A, or a 2, or excuse me, or a 1. So the most bearish, I think, is we got an A, B, and we go up here to that 11.5, 11.6, 11.7, top out, and then head below 9,000. That counts definitely on the board. We'll watch as we rally. Hopefully we'll get a rally above 11.2 and have to worry about that later, because let's go. Let's show a couple of the bearish count would be that there. That was a 3, ABC down, ABC up, a larger ABC down. So we still run up to 11.5 and then we collapse to 8. That's a possibility. Here's probably a possibility. We go to new highs and then still come down to 8,000 later. That's a major guess there. Just want to show that. We could do an ABC down, ABC up, and do a triangle here. So that means that would come down. It would be all triangle. So that could be, again, this would be all triangle. ABC down, ABC up, ABC down, ABC up, and then bolt to new highs. Again, I don't think that's probably a better choice than this here. But again, we'll worry about that later. Then I'm going to show you, this is extreme bullish. Anybody that's been in the channel very long knows that, here, let's load this. Got a lot of markings on here. But the sell-off down to 31.20 was a huge wave 4. We're headed to all-time highs. We did that by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the upside for a big 1. We could have completed the wave 2 already. That would be done very quickly, and you know, compared to a 6-month rally and then a correction in a matter of weeks. But that's a possibility. Then what that means is we'd be explosive here. There's what the close-up of the correction would look like. ABC down for the 2. We've done a 1 up and a 2 and a 1, 2. So we're ready to absolutely explode here to the upside. I'm not sure we can explode to the upside, but again, I just showed you our technometer, our OP force, price, everything. That does support a major rally here. So gotta leave this possibility on board too. That wave two was, yeah, I don't know, it was a big, I'm not a big, that was a little deep. That's why I almost had a little bit of trouble trading this. I mean, I got stuff to have a little bit of positions overnight. I'm still pretty happy where I set, and I will add more if we get the type of action. And again, I think you could probably add some right here with a 9,800 stop. Otherwise, I'm trailing stops, not going to give it live on air. Too many people are spreading my trades out on other Discords or other Reddits and different things. It probably was a 0.786. So that possibility is on the board. Again, I think I'm at the moment, I'm probably playing this count that we're going to 12,000. Let's see how we act. If we're going to all-time highs, you're going to see the strength is going to be crazy. It would be 1.618 of the first wave. So again, this would be a 1 and a 2. We're on a 3. Or if we're still in this big correction, we're just doing an ABC, the upside here. Get it right at 12,000, and it peters out. Hopefully we'll get some type of warning from our software to tell us what's a possibility. Litecoin, same type of thing. Be nice to get above this 97 level. Bitcoin has a quick rally. They are actually hitting some of these alts. Here we had bought 90, sold 98, and we've bought 92 and 92 a couple times now. And last night, again, we bought 92. So I think this thing will dig out of here as well with Bitcoin. Ethereum, same thing. You would think we could get up here and get to a 260 level maybe, if Bitcoin can continue. EOS has been acting a little bit better. I think I mentioned around 460, that one could continue higher. XRP, I think that would continue higher. Same with NEO. Let me go down here. Well, somebody wanted hot. I don't follow hot like that, but I think it's down here. Let me grab that. That's hot BTC, which I'm not really probably going to look at. Quickly, we'll do hot USDT. A little weaker than I would want. I would be long that key off this low, or don't let it overlap this 11,917 or so. Let's go back to 4 hour on that real quick. Much deeper than I would like on this, so I don't love this coin, but I would be long here because I think everything's going to get dragged higher. Let's look at Link real quick. Again, I don't have many positions in this. I bought a little 244, I think. Not very much. Yeah, that's why the arrow's there, 244 or so. Not for very many clients. Again, I manage money for a private client group, 3% fee on the account balance annually, 1/4 of that taken quarterly. Trading about 30% of most clients' accounts. Some people 100%, mattering what they're giving me, what they have and other exchanges that they're controlling. What up, Tomcat? Bill? Here's Zen USD. That's one that Nick interviewed. So go to our YouTube channel, look under the interview section. You'll see that he just posted that yesterday. Had a big rally after his post. As you can see, got moving to the upside. I own a little bit of that from previous, but he pulled some money out of there, and I'm going to say still buying here at these levels. I would think higher on Zen as well. Bitcoin Cash, I'm going to go over because I got that one. I had called on air here. That was a 5-wave up. We need an ABC down. I would think the worst is over here. Once again, I would expect something move up here, maybe possibly to 380 on this move if Bitcoin can break above 10.2. What's up, Asher? Adam USD. Again, some of these alts, I don't trade a lot of the smaller alts. I did think this one was a good one to own. I own this one a hair higher, very small positions. Nick would own more of that. What up, Hilton? ADA, we'll bring that one up because that is one, that one could be interesting here. I think this thing probably has been in some pretty good accumulation, so that's one that could dig out of here. I would like ADA. Ren. Ren, I do not trade. Here's Ren BTC. That's a nice chart. I would stay long that or add to longs on Ren. XRP I do like a little bit here. Again, don't own much, but I think it's okay. XRP USD. I think we had an ABCX ABC, so I really think that 28 is another good low. Not sure how much higher or what we can do, but I think being long Ripple here could give us something. What up, crypto? Yeah, I think my ear will get fixed sometime in the next few hours, but it's hot up in here. Wasn't planning on going live, but wanted to jump in here. We had a nice bar. Bitcoin still 10.1. Hate to do this, guys, while we're sitting here, I'm going to add a little bit of Bitcoin. Because that's what we do. I still think we'll get above the 10.2 and we'll be off to the races. So you might see me live get my ass handed to me, but that's just what happens. Yeah, 10-2's big resistance. We'll go through that like butter, I think. Not worried about that for real. Well, it's Friday night. I'm getting ready to go out and get some dinner. Again, this count, if this is a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, we're ready to explode higher. I don't think that'll happen, but as I showed on the software, this is something we got to be careful about because I know there's not a lot of shorts in Bitcoin. So a sell-off from 12 to 8 would crush a lot of people, so we got to be careful about that. There's Bitcoin dominance. I kind of thought we'd try one more new high on this, and then maybe you want to try to pick up some alts, possibly. Again, sorry guys, I wanted to go live, but I got orders. I also got to roll in. Let's hope they don't make no mistakes. NEO, I still think will be good here. NEO got hurt really bad, but I think that one will rally as well here. I'd be long NEO here. I mean, you could add after 10-2. I think that would be all right if you're worried about that resistance holding. I don't think that's a problem. If we're going to 12 grand, you can pay up a little bit higher. Here's Phantom USD 1 hour. Can't give you much there. Kind of been in a downtrend. Not too exciting. But some of these alts could come alive here once we get this Bitcoin dominance to stop. What's up, Jay Trader? Rob G. Let's go back. Let me see here. We've showed this before. When we're down here in the orange, that's bullish. Up here in the blue, it's bearish. We're definitely up here where it's a little bit more bearish, so this one has me concerned. And this is Bitfinex long short. Some people will say it doesn't matter, but definitely no shorts in Bitcoin. That makes me think maybe we're going to 12,000 and then still having the move down to 9 or 8. That's one thing that does bother me a little bit. You're welcome, Montana. Shout out to 200 in here on a Friday night. This in front of us is our Wyckoff buys. We had about 14, 15 buys on the way up. Gave a warning at 13.5. Well, I gave a buy at 10.2. Sold 13.1 live. Have moused around down here trying to pick what I thought was a low at 10.2. And then we picked a low at 96.50, 92.50. Got stopped out a couple times for small gains, small losses. Currently, we're long Bitcoin, Litecoin. So, again, I've been calling for a big sideways violent trading range, so I still really think we're in the middle of that. With our software giving us the good buys. Again, for somebody new in here, just came in, this is volume on the bottom, our OP index, optimism, pessimism index. Somebody was doing major selling, but somebody was holding price here at the 9,500 level versus the 9,100 level. And then even today, we held the 9,600 level again. So it looks like somebody smarter than all of us has been taking all the Bitcoin that's been for sale. That's what led to this rally today, and I would think was going to lead to a rally above 11. More up to 11.5, 11.6. Yeah, the train is my alarms. So if I'm asleep, I get woke up. Let's load the software one more time. Today's the 26th. If you want to join the Discord, $40 a month. Got about 700 people over there, but you join today, you're going to be asked to pay again August 1st. Only way really around that now is to pay with crypto. So if you pay with crypto tonight, Carrie would hit you up in 30 days to pay again. Otherwise, you pay tonight, you're going to pay again in a few days. In our AI group, that's kind of what we try to do here. Wyckoff is always trying to figure out what the composite man's doing, what somebody's doing smarter than us. That look like the buys and sells I've showed you. All these buys down here was an oversold technometer and a buy divergence between OP and price like I just showed you. So those were all spot on. This one, we're going to find out if it's spot on. Those are trades you got to take if you're doing Wyckoff or following me. Whether right or wrong, you got to take the trade. Now, if this is right, we'll be knocking on 12,000 in 2-3 days. And then we'll reevaluate. Right now we're long. We got stops. We're going to trail some stops. See what happens. I think the big candle means that everybody that was long got shook out on the way down. A lot of people were short. I got people trolling me because I said I was buying 10-1. They're laughing at me down here at 9,600. Now I guess they're in trouble. Well, they probably covered at the lows. That's what crypto Twitter is good for. I think everybody is just, everybody was worried about the break below 9,000. Everybody was bullish at 14,000 is now bearish, so let's clean them out. What's up, Jeff? So really that's all I got. It's Friday night. I'm going out to eat, 8:30 here. Just wanted to jump in. Any big action, obviously, if we get some green candles to the upside, I'll probably be back in here tomorrow. I don't think I have much else. We'll talk about stocks probably the next day or two. S&P, I've been short. Small losses, long gold and silver. Appreciate it, Lauren. Cool. On the big screen. My air's out if you just got in here, so I'm sweating a little bit here. I'm going to get a filet for dinner, Daniel. What up, Andy? Yeah, you're right. Let's run a quick disclaimer here real quick. I am a registered investment advisor, state of Illinois. So this is not investment advice. It's just for educational purposes. Let's run this disclaimer.
There is a high degree of risk involved in trading cryptocurrencies. Our thoughts and ideas are for entertainment purposes only. Please consult your personal advisor or do your own research. Past results are not indicative of future returns.
What else? I ran this months ago. I guess this is more true than ever. Bear market's over. So let's, man, it's getting hot in here. We're at 10-1. For PCG, I'm really wanting minimum 10,000. Once again, I'm going to raise that to 25,000 soon. I've gotten some big accounts here recently, moving some big positions. So I charge 3% annually of the account balance. So if you had $100,000 in the account, the first bill is going to be $750. If the account's set there all year, there'd be 4 of those, which would be 3,000 total, which is 3% of 100,000. So every quarter, we're taking your account balance times 0.0075 and sending you an invoice. We trade based on trading APIs. We don't have access to anybody's coins. We can't withdraw, transfer, build, do nothing. We can only trade. So if you want help, want us trading your account, hit me up, tbutterfield@wyckoffsmi.com, support@wyckoffsmi.com, hit us up on Twitter, YouTube, whatever. Thanks, Dead Rabbit. Steve-O, what's up? I mean, we've got some little educations on what the OP force and technometer is. So definitely you get that. You get that in the courses. We give some intros on that. So yeah, you'll know how that works. When do you do first withdrawal? That's up to you guys. You can withdraw out of PCG. It doesn't matter to me. I don't have no hard and fast rules. What up, Angry Dragon? Yeah, there's no rules. I don't really have any rules on that. I'm trying to increase bags. That's all we're trying to do. Again, tomorrow night we'll talk probably more about stocks. Sometime tomorrow, Sunday. Appreciate it, Tony. I'm going to give you a wrench. Anybody new here? I own WyckoffSMI.com, original institute started by Mr. Wyckoff. Go to the library. There's a history tab there. There's a course there for $1,000. Used to be $1,700 when I took it in 1982. If not, if you don't want to spend that much money, go to learncrypto.io, course for $299. If you're in Discord, you get 20% off, brings it down to $240. What up, Craig? I'd appreciate it if people would take the courses. That way you kind of know more where my trades are coming from and my thought process. So more of you know that, I think the better to become better traders yourself if that's what you're wanting to do. On my Twitter, there's an Elliott Wave link. Let me see if I can bring that up real quick. Let me grab that. Anybody interested in Elliott Wave? Somewhere here is a link. Oh, somewhere. My mind's kind of, here we are. There's a link to Elliott Wave book. Let me make sure that's working. Yep. $30 book for free. Click on that. And again, WyckoffSMI.com if you want to learn a little bit about Wyckoff for free. Appreciate it, Rat Rod. I mean, I manage a mutual fund strategy I've done for years. I trade stocks. At Wyckoff SMI, I've got a pro traders where we give stock ideas. I'm also sending out the buys and sells on just Bitcoin, nothing else. So I'd said 2 years ago I thought cryptos was going to be easier to trade. I thought the software would kick ass, so I have proved that. I do think it is easier to trade. I think the big money's in cryptos, so still do stocks. I think cryptos is still where it's at. More people are willing to learn, so I'm still excited about cryptos. So that's it, guys. It's hot here. I'm getting out of here. I'll catch you hopefully sometime tomorrow if we get some action. Once again, I'm going to play the outro on Who is Richard Wyckoff. Big trader, early 1900s. So peace out. Talk to you probably tomorrow.
Good afternoon. My name is Richard D. Wyckoff. Anyone who is interested in the stock, option, or commodity markets is most likely to find my life and teachings to be of great interest and value. I was born November 2nd, 1873. At the age of 15, I had my first job as a stock runner on Wall Street, and by age 25, I had opened my first brokerage firm. I was one of the pioneers in the study of the tape and included volume studies in all my market operations. This volume and its intraday studies is what set me apart from the rest of the market gurus. There was a point that my buy and sell following was so big that it became a powerful part of the daily market. It was at this time that I became known as one of the titans of technical analysis. But all along, my lifelong endeavor was to pass on my accumulated wisdom to others. With that in mind, in 1907, I created the Magazine of Wall Street. At its height, the Magazine of Wall Street had over 200,000 subscribers. That's over 200,000 investors who wanted my thoughts on the current market conditions and trends. Finally, in 1931, I decided to take all my knowledge that I had learned about the stock market and created the Richard D. Wyckoff course of stock market science and technique. I was able to create something that established a new standard of practice in the public stock market operations. I did not claim any monopoly of stock market knowledge, but up to that time, no one else seemed willing to be so frank in offering to the public the most intimate knowledge of the inner workings of the stock market. The good news is that even though I created the Wyckoff stock market course back in 1931, the course has been maintained and updated throughout the years and is available to you today. Over 90 years later, my course is still available for investors and traders that want to learn the secrets to the stock market and can be found right now at wyckoffsmi.com.